I'm Rob, and I play Achilles Crowfang, the Artificer Armorer.
Hello, I am Chris, and I'm playing Wayland Gradius, the Tortle Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'm playing Isabel Simonson, the Tabaxi Monk.
And I am Ricky. I play Varna Zirt, the High Elf Fighter.
I'm Pat. I play Hajime, the Battlesmith Artificer.
Hello, everyone. This is Justin, and I am playing Itor Zirt, the Hunter Ranger.
Okay, I'm Mitch. I'm playing God.
Aren't you always?
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Our God is an awesome God.
No, we're not. No, absolutely not.
I think that's royalty free.
Sure, it is, but we're still
Maybe.
absolutely not. There is no God in this game.
Mitch is an awesome Mitch.
Yeah, there is no God in this game.
There's no God in this campaign. So when we last left you guys, you had a little bit of a sciencey episode, and you learned some things about yourself. And then our new guy fought our other new guy.
And won.
Did you win?
Yeah, wait, what?
Is that true?
No, he tapped out. He absolutely tapped out.
Yeah.
We called it a draw.
Yeah, after you
right,
murdered
that's right.
him.
He had like 17 health left.
He had like
was
7
still
health.
kicking.
Anyway,
well.
anyway, you guys are waking up now. It's about 7 a.m. and today is the day. You want to go ahead and fill him in on the information you have, Achilles?
I wasn't given any information, thanks.
You know that you're meeting, where you're meeting Emmerichs and whatnot. You haven't actually shared that information with anybody.
No, that's right. I have not.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we all gather around for our morning coffee, Achilles will sit down, be like, all right, so Emmerichs contacted me after doing some scouting and stuff. It looks like we'll be meeting up with them underneath whichever island they use for agriculture in the secret tunnels that they were able to find. Hajime, I'll give you the coordinates ideally when we get in the sub.
Well, I'm glad Emmerich feels comfortable talking to some of us.
Now, listen,
You
the
can be a
doctor
little
is in.
overbearing. Sorry, it's the morning. I don't have a filter.
She just grabs your coffee away from you.
Oh!
Like, I didn't even make it, though. Your coffee?
Yeah, it's my coffee bottle. I made that. Give it back.
No.
But it is a little true. You are sometimes a lot, but like, it's fun how much you are.
Brenna just squints and then sets the cup back in front of Hajime.
Taking my inventions.
Well,
Your coffee
anyway,
doesn't even
kids.
taste good and you know it.
So get your stuff ready, and we'll meet down on the sub as soon as possible so we can, start this shit show with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Brenna's just muttering, if you think I'm making you coffee again, she's walking away, just muttering.
So I'm going to just go through the list real quick here, seeing if anybody needs to grab any specialty gear. Achilles?
No, I think I'm good.
Wayland?
Nope. Everything I have on me, I have on me.
Isabel?
We have specialty gear.
There we go. All right. Good
I'm glad
answer.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Good answer.
I mean, you guys have access to the armory and whatnot. Or like if you needed to make something real quick. Or,
Like,
you need...
arguably, there's not much more we can do.
Right, or you need, rope or a grappling hook or snowshoes, anything along the lines that you could think of that you would need real quick.
I would like a grappling hook.
There, you can add a grappling hook. There's plenty of those.
Fantastic.
You get a 50 foot of a carbon filament rope attached to it, and yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Verna,
So Verna's got her dragonwing short bow, I believe, is part of her suit, I think we had said. Or
Yes.
no?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think she's got a great axe. She's got 2 hand axes. She's got a short bow. I think that's everything she would have had. And she has a tent as well, which I don't know if that'll come in handy, but maybe.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah. She also, not that this is like a useful thing, but she absolutely still has the pinup picture from season 1, I think it was.
Fantastic.
But we're just
That's-
we're gonna keep that in our pocket.
Hell yeah.
It's good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
does Allenby know about this picture?
I mean, I feel like it kind of looks like Allenby. And that's why it's been an important part of Verna's inventory.
Okay.
Nice cover up. Wow.
Yeah.
Are you telling me right now that Allenby would be anti-smut?
Right? She's chill. She's cool. She's got her own pictures. Verna made sure of that. Like, Verna gave her some pictures of Verna, if you know what I'm saying.
Heyo.
Right?
Fan art.
I don't
We
know where
need
she got
fan
the
art.
equipment.
Canon.
Focus. We're way off topic here. No Verna smut right now. I already gave you guys the naked episode last time.
Yeah,
Heard
fair
the
enough.
internet now.
Okay.
Fan art now.
I think we're good. I think that she's got everything she needs. So thank you for the brief diversion.
All right, Hajime.
Hajime clears out the kitchen area of all the stuff that he needs. That's about it.
Okay, planning for the long siege. I get you. And Itor.
Yeah, I think iTour is good. Prepared to face the adversities.
All right, sounds good. Then
Fantastic.
without needing anything else, after about an hour, you guys reconvene, hopping into Hajime's submarine. Are you going to try to take any of the other vehicles with you?
Should we?
Well, it's up to
In
you
the
guys.
water?
Well, you
Well,
can
remember, all
load
of our
them into
vehicles
the.
fit in the sub.
Yeah, because wait, can you guys remind me? Because it's been a while since we last recorded. Verna's vehicle is not super massive, I don't think.
Well, so all of your vehicles fit inside of my vehicle, and my vehicle fits
Right.
inside of the submarine.
Right.
So no, not that massive.
I mean,
So-
massive, but like the submarine is like massive.
Yeah, like a vehicle size, but not like
Correct.
a whale
Right.
size. Okay,
Right.
so I think it might be kind of easy because I think Verna's is also able to like do a bunch of stuff in terms of like navigating terrain and having that cool like having the accessories and stuff. And I think
Beautiful.
Wayland's is
Okay.
similar.
You have a cannon.
Yeah,
Yours
Wayland's got all the
is
construction
yours is a
equipment.
tank, and Wayland's is a construction vehicle.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It's a tank. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like mine or Wayland's might be good. Or both. I don't know if they both. I guess. I don't know. Is there a reason we wouldn't take vehicles?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not that I'm aware of.
Potentially rescuing civilians / hostages to like evac
Yeah.
them with the sub.
So
All right, so let's take the vehicles then.
You tell me we can't fit an entire platoon of 100 people in the back of that truck that Achilles has.
Not
Probably.
if the tank's
Just-
parked inside it.
stack them on top
Yeah.
of each other. I mean, arguably, if we're may or may not be rescuing people and transporting people, obviously on or off. I don't think we're going to be transporting anybody off the island.
No.
Yeah, and they can sardine in there. That's
I don't know.
fine.
These robots seem petty. They might sink the bitch.
Oh, the problem is, so if we're evacuating anyone off the island, then your vehicles are boned. Because the only way your
Right.
vehicles fit inside the submarine is if they're in my vehicle.
Yeah.
And if my vehicle is filled with people,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
then
Why-
it's not
why-
filled with your vehicles.
Why would we
Right.
need to get the people off the island?
Because I
They've
don't
been there for
know,
a
is
long
this
time.
is this an island that can be sunk?
You guys don't know.
It's gonna be sunk.
Well, I mean,
It's kind of the problem of like the robots are petty and they've already attacked our well-guarded place. Their place is not well guarded because it was built by
well,
them.
yeah, it should.
They'll just do a
Quite
genocide.
literally
on
sit
them.
in the middle
Well-guarded
of
is
it.
the right term.
So I'll leave it up to you. I mean, I'm willing to take mine because I know we can get mine into the sub full of people.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not too worried about mine. It's a
Do we think that the tank will come in handy for combat?
I mean, probably. If nothing else, it'll be super handy for like the opener. I'm sure it does an amount of damage.
It does in fact
Yeah,
do an
'cause I'm
amount of
thinking-
damage.
So do we
Only
want to
if-
take them?
Only if
And risk
Ricky
it for the
remembers to
biscuit?
load it with missiles and clean out and like take the water out of it.
We
I
already
did,
drained the water
I
out of
did.
it.
Yeah, I cleaned it.
Yeah.
We did that like 4 sessions ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I remember doing that. Mhm.
well, technically, we did that at the end of the Towns on Fire
We did it.
episode, but yeah.
we did it twice actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. And I think if I was
That
if
was
I knew
nice
I
and
was
gross.
if Verna knew I was taking the vehicle or that she was taking the vehicle, she would make sure that it had ammo. Like
Yeah.
she's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we just pack them up and we'll each one of them has their own benefit. I don't know if Isabel's can move. I have no idea how big these air bubble dome things are around these. So Isabel, it's up to you if you want to bring yours as well.
I can tell you where you guys are going to land. You're not going to be able to use Isabel's.
Yeah, the
Because that's a
bird,
jet, right?
Yeah.
the bird can stay home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll pack up Verna's and Waylon's into the back of my hauler, and I'll
Right.
drive it on into the submarine.
All right.
All right.
Okay, separate thought. Did we decide, are we locking up the base before we leave?
No. I
Okay.
think we'll wait for any kind of emergency signal and lock it up as needed.
And we decided what that emergency signal would be?
I'm assuming somebody contacting
yeah.
us yelling, "Help! Please help! I'm dying! Help!"
Okay.
But it has to be those exact words.
Yeah, or else we're not locking it
Yeah.
down.
Well, still not a call for help.
I feel like, but then, oh my gosh. Okay. No, that's fine. If that's what we decided, then that's fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sure. Yeah, like last time.
I mean, we didn't lock down the base last time.
I know. That's what we're
But-
doing this time, too.
Well, yeah, but also nobody called us to lock down the base last time.
Yeah, why didn't they do that?
They were too
Within
busy
days?
dying.
Because they probably didn't know they existed until now.
I mean, yeah, we
No,
didn't exactly
I still
tell
haven't
it.
opened them a million times.
That doesn't
Before
mean
we
they knew
left.
that we could do it remotely.
All right.
But now they're aware
I'm
of
going
it,
to.
so we should be fine.
I'm going to text or message while we're talking. I message Alan B. By the way, Verna's lockdown thing can be done remotely. Send one of us a message if you think it's necessary.
You get back a text.
And we know,
You get a
What?
text, Hajime. I swear to God, if she locks down the base, I'm going to break up with her.
Lock down the base.
I simply
Wayland, an agent of the
reply with, "You people give me too much ammunition," and turn off my comm for now.
and we know the comms work between the two locations.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
because your descendant, not
Emirates.
descendant, sent us a message.
Yeah. Okay. So, but
It's
she
carrier
just
pigeon.
send me a message, and that's why we're Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
well, you know what? It
Sure.
She
wasn't
said it
even carrier.
specifically to me because I wouldn't go after her.
Yeah. No,
Right.
it wasn't carrier pigeon because that would mean they'd have to fly. It was like carrier carp.
Carrier
Carrier
carp.
carp.
Yeah, fish slapped me in the middle of the night, real angry.
Oh my god. I love that.
Classic.
All right, everybody, let's get the
It
vehicle
swam
set.
here. It evolved. It climbed up.
I hate it. All right, everybody in the
And then he
submarine.
died.
Everybody into the flesh
Yeah.
door of the submarine.
Flash door.
Oh, not the flush door. Forgot it was
Please
a fl-
don't call it.
Everybody
a flesh
into
door.
the submarine sphincter. Is that better?
All right. Who's got
It's more like
the
it's
flesh door?
it's less
sound
flesh.
effects?
It's less flesh door, more gooey membrane.
That's
Membrane
worse.
Hmm.
Babes, that's worse.
Submarine sphincter. Print, cut, check the gate, moving on. Everybody in.
All right. So you guys
Oh wait,
take a few
sorry.
minutes to load.
Okay. Verna texts Allenby and just says, "Love you," and that's it.
Love. You get a text back. Love you too. Don't lock down my base.
Verna does
Well,
not reply.
All right,
So
I'll
you guys load into the.
yeah, and I'll punch the coordinates into the navigation for the sub
Okay.
for the secret.
Gonna take you guys about 12 hours to get there.
That
Holy.
sounds terrible.
Except
Right.
for cards.
Now let's play some
I
poker.
look around. You see Achilles definitely disappears into what would be the vehicle bay.
Well, Verna's gonna follow him because there's probably a secret stash of booze.
He is climbing into the cockpit of his truck
Why? Because there's booze.
because he is smoking cigarettes and he doesn't want Hajime to know.
Okay, yep. Verna's getting in on that.
There is a blatant sign put on the door just past the vehicle bay entrance that says "smoking allowed" because Hajime knows.
I kind of
Hajime
I
knows.
stare at that. I light my cigarette in the doorway, blow up one puff of smoke into the sub proper, and then walk into the vehicle bay.
Sets the fire alarm off.
The
So,
sprinkler system is
as you
salt
guys
water.
are traveling, you get about 6 hours in, and you start up ahead. You have some stuff on your radar, Hajime.
Oh yeah, what kind of stuff? Moving stuff? Still stuff? Explosive
It
stuff?
seems
Big
stuff.
stuff.
it seems to be moving in a seemingly random pattern, but like there's an order to it. Like it's not going outside of a certain area, but it's moving all willy nilly inside of that area.
Hajime, load me into the torpedo tube.
Achilles report torpedo tube 2.
Don't tempt me. I think I can survive being
fast-paced,
fired out of a
possible
torpedo
special.
tube.
Yeah, you do have them fancy lungs, don't you?
We'll have to test that in a second. There's something on the radar, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. We might be in trouble, or it might just be a weird school of fish. Is there anything I can do, Mitch? Like, I
Fire
don't
a
know.
torpedo at it.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
try
now
a
that- now
nature
that-
roll.
now that you're aware of them, nature or investigation to use your like sonar and your
Okay, I'll use
whatnots.
investigation. Yeet. An 18.
All right, so you were definitely registering these as like the smaller Blackwood signatures, kind of like the dinosaurs are pinging.
Oh, no.
Ah, good. Yep, danger.
Oh,
All
boy.
hands to whatever battle stations we
I
have.
start heading to torpedo tube 2.
I guess I'll follow him. You'll need someone to close the door behind you.
You're thoughtful. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so are you actually heading to torpedo tube
Well,
2?
yeah, I'm putting torpedoes in it until, we get proper
Okay.
fit, and then I'll get in.
Waylon
Oh my
looks
God.
confused.
Sounds-
First torpedoes, then Achilles.
Yeah, that's easy enough. So once you guys do that, everything is loaded. Hajime, you're gonna have 4 shots if you so choose to use them.
Do we want to see if these
Or
things
you can
attack
try
us
to-
first?
No, yeah,
Or
I
you
just
can-
want us loaded in just in case.
Or you can try to move
Um,
into like a stealth mode, like a silent running kind of thing. Cut the motors and try to drift.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Then I will let you roll stealth for that.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have to roll this at regular because this is not.
Yeah, this is a submarine.
This is the submarine. This is not my disadvantage having ass stealth.
Hey, you know what?
An 18.
Not bad.
Nice.
That's not terrible.
I'll flash of genius to make it a 24 or 22,
I'll take it.
just in case.
All right, so you managed to turn everything off, and you are riding very smooth. And you seem to be slipping through things, at least through this outer perimeter. I'm going to need everybody then to roll stealth to see if you guys manage to stay quiet, so you're not like banging off anything.
All right.
And it's just going to be
no.
a group stealth. So
Uh,
we're going to give it to the average.
it's a 17 for me.
Oh, you
14 for me.
guys.
Natural 20.
I'll burn a
Oh.
reaction to turn Verna's into a 14.
Here we go.
Okay.
Natural 20, 29.
All right, so
Okay.
That's a dex
Hey.
save. That's
Waylon
not a
gets a
stealth. No,
17.
hang on. That's a dex save, not a stealth check, Waylon.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, how big he is, he might need to be.
Stealth. Sorry. There.
Yeah, I'll turn that into a 16.
all right, so over 15. Achilles? Over under 15.
Over.
Okay. Waylon?
Over.
Isabel?
Over.
Verna?
Under?
Verna?
Still under.
Under?
No, wait. I
Okay.
thought.
only get
Yeah,
the
that
plus
was. Yeah, I would say that would have been a 14 on Verna's side.
Okay.
Wait, I have
Hajime?
disadvantage on that because of my armor. Does that still apply?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. That is what it is then.
Hajime?
Oh, my stealth
Over.
check. I'm sorry. I thought I was counted for the submarine.
No. This is just to make sure that you guys are quiet on the inside so you don't like make any noise.
Under.
Under. All right. Itor, what you got?
Under.
Ooh.
Under
The
All right,
15,
so that's
plan.
a
right?
tie.
It is
All
15,
right, so
right?
that's yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
under.
so that's a tie. Let's see what you guys what happens here. Ooh. Their perception was a 1.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
All right, you guys managed to slide past these things.
Cool.
So you managed to get through. It doesn't appear that anything has alerted your systems, Hajime. After a little while, you kind of drift out of range and can turn everything back on.
All right. Yeah, lights start coming back on, and Hajime says, "We're good for now." As you were, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a captain. I'm not even the other kind of doctor.
Verna just salutes.
All right.
Go, Captain, my captain.
All right.
Why does your clan patronize me?
Anyway,
So then, in that case, why don't you roll survival just to get yourself back on track? Make sure that you're still traveling in the right direction and everything's going on.
Oh boy. Did I? I did. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and plug William into the computer to give myself advantage on this using enhance ability.
Sounds good.
Thank God I did. That one was a 1.
Oh my
19 in
gosh.
total though.
Yeah. All right. So you managed to lock back on, and you're about 5 hours away. The rest of your trip seems to go relatively smooth.
I say about an hour into that, Hajime will cook us up a early lunch.
Oh.
Nice. I feel like when Verna wasn't stealthy, like the issue is that she had earphones in and she was listening to music really loud and didn't realize that she was singing really loud too.
That tracks.
Right?
Just come over and unplug it and just
Yeah. And she's like, what? Yeah.
Well, it happens to the best of us.
We've all been there.
You know what? No more headphones on my submarine.
And she just does like
As
one
you
of those.
as you say
teenager-
that, a
oh.
new sign appears.
Like
the
and
sec-
then she just storms out.
You make that sign go away right now.
No, wait. Let that one go.
You never
Don't make a
do
sign for that one.
anything.
You're
Oh,
not even a real mom.
I'm not from the
All
right
right,
gender to be your mom.
So after a couple hours, you see the outline of the underside of this island coming into view.
Sure.
And once the signal has been sent, you manage to navigate yourselves into a very small opening as the subsurfaces.
Is there a place to open the dock essentially to let the vehicles out here, or
Yeah.
is this too enclosed? Oh, it is.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to open up and let the vehicles out.
All right. Once we're desubmerged, I will ask that Achilles and Waylon unload the torpedo tubes
Yes. All right.
because I don't want to have armed weapons just sitting unattended.
That's smart.
Sure. That's fair.
I mean,
And also make
Sure.
sure that Verna's tank is unloaded for the time. I don't need her blowing holes in my ship.
Again. Oh no, that was Achilles.
so you guys managed to land and you unload your vehicles, and
Right
you meet in this aqueduct, for lack of a better term, where Emmerich's had told you guys to assemble.
All right.
And after a little while, about half an hour or so, you see her come out from this like access tunnel. Oh, thank God, you guys are finally here.
Heyo.
Hey, I'm gonna
Hi.
roll to pick with you.
I don't care.
Pick it later.
We're this is war. They have taken my home.
Damn straight is more.
Grandma, I do not have time for this.
Grandma.
Mitch, I am going to, off the back of Achilles' suit, you see a small little humanoid robotic drone pop out. I'm going to pop out my homunculus servant.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's awkward because I was going to dig into my pocket and take this little
Yeah.
drone out of mine and hop it up and throw a tiny servant up as well.
Yeah.
All right. Don't feed you guys after midnight.
We got friends. So, Emmerichs, what are we doing?
Well, so I've spent the last week mapping these tunnels. There are enemy combatants throughout here. Their patterns, they move, they shift around. I'm not entirely sure where they're at, but I can get you around. This is a good staging area. We're going to try to get people out through here, because I assume when the bullets start flying that we're going to have some problems, and having civilians stuck in the crossfire is going to be a problem. So if we can clear out through these tunnels and then head up to the surface, that would be phenomenal. We can regroup then at the president's quarters and plan our final assault on the Lady of the North.
Works for me.
Got it.
So, which way is the up and which way is not? Because I feel like we should clear the not before we clear the up.
So if you want to go up, a lot of these tunnels will get you up. The main access to the top side, you're underneath the agricultural district at the moment. It's a very large, relatively open area once you get up top, so you'll be remarkably exposed. We're going to get you out as close to the bridge as we can, but you're still going to have to cross an amount of open air.
Is there any way to get these? And I'll point towards my transport being the biggest because we can shove everything else in. Is there any way to get this top side?
Not at the moment.
Fair enough.
The tank can probably make it up.
All right, that's better than nothing.
But you'll have to clear some area first before you can get it into the freight elevator.
All right, well, point us in the direction of the things that need killed.
Cleared. He said
so,
clear.
Yeah, does clear mean there's enemies in there that we gotta kill?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Not just junk we gotta take out.
I mean, they're mostly robots. We can take out the trash.
Little column A, little column B. So to the right will get you up and out of here. Exploring some of these other tunnels, you'll may or may not encounter pockets of resistance or cowering civilians.
All right, well, do we want to split up or go all together?
We should stay together for this, I think.
All right,
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
agree.
So, hang on, I'm going to grab the little pointer just because do we want to go straight or left?
Straight's always good.
Yeah. Straight and narrow.
Sure.
All right, straight it is.
Is there danger of enemies coming in from the left while we go straight?
Well, there's only one way to find
Probably.
out, but I'll
Should we
leave.
break
I'll
in a
hang
tuber?
back and keep our
Why
six
don't-
covered.
I'll say, Jimmy, why don't we leave our friends and William to alert us if anyone tries to sneak up on us?
Yeah, I can do
No,
that.
I'll station Achilles Jr. right there.
No.
And I will attach
Then
micro
I'm going to need
the
you
wall.
guys to roll initiative then.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Remember, Wayland, you have advantage.
I have advantage. Thank you, sir.
18 for Achilles.
17 for Isabel.
16 for Hajime.
9.
27 for Verna.
Gross.
9 for Itor.
Hey, I got a 9 too.
Twins.
20.
I keep forgetting you don't have a dex mod.
Yeah, the least dexterous barbarian in the history of barbarians.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a turtle. What do you expect?
And just keep in mind, this map here is like not to scale.
Oh, yeah, I assumed it's a large
Like this
area.
is just like a rough representation of where you guys are at.
So yeah, we'll take the path straight ahead and take a look around and try to go as
All right.
sneakily as possible, I guess.
All right. If you guys are traveling, then I will just go with group stealth.
Okie dokie.
So
Which Verna
whoever
will
wants to
nerf.
roll it.
22.
Nice.
Oh, should I give it a go? Oh, okay. No. Sad.
So we just need to roll one. If you say group stealth, we just one person rolls? Or does everybody?
Like we did in the sub, we're all gonna roll, and we're just gonna go above or below 15.
Okay.
All right.
Stealth check.
28.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I got a 14.
I'm going to use another Flash of Genius to make mine a 15.
I'm going to use a flash of genius to make Verna's an 18.
Nice.
All right, cool. Then
Bring up the
with
curve
that,
so Wayland
everybody.
6 doesn't matter.
Wow. Yeah. So then with that, everybody is, you guys are moving silently, tactically. And right now, you pretty much have control of this main entryway here.
Gotcha.
So you guys have pretty much control over this.
All right.
And then obviously like this stuff in here, like inside, like all this is behind a wall. Like this is out in the open, but it's
Like the rest of the
walled off.
vehicles.
The only
and
way
stuff.
in, the only way in is through this little entryway here.
Okay.
Oh, well, we'll keep continuing down the hall.
Okay.
Are there soldiers from is Emmerich the only one there with us in that room?
Emmerich's is the only one in this area.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll keep heading down this way.
All right. So I mean, you guys keep moving. You haven't come across anything yet.
I mean, I'm going to keep moving. So I figure we'll keep moving through until we encounter anything. If you need any other checks, obviously, let us know.
No, I mean, you guys can roll investigation or perception or whatever. Try to look for anybody or check for.
Yeah, I'll do some perceptioning. That sounds.
I'm rather perceptive.
Brother. Oh, that's a 14 for me.
That is a 15 for me.
Listen here.
Oh, I got a 12.
Somebody get a 13. Complete us.
Three.
All right.
Hightor coming in with the heavy hitting numbers.
23.
Yeah. But have you moved up with the rest, or are you still hanging out
Oh yeah,
there?
no,
in the entry?
we're moving as a group. Just people don't move there.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Then yeah. So with that, you hear like the scrape of metal and something sounds like it's walking up ahead of you, and it seems kind of large.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Indeed. Shall we hide?
What?
No.
Okay.
I was
I
gonna
know you
say,
were
do you
joking,
want?
my
I was
man.
gonna say, do you want to hit it?
Yup.
I was, yeah.
Verna, ready's her axe.
I'm gonna sneak up ahead of the group just a little bit, see if I can get eyes on this thing before it gets eyes on us.
Oh,
Okay.
can I change what I just said to Verna ready's her bow instead of her axe?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna sneak up ahead of the group a little bit and see if I can. I'm gonna sneak up to like this doorway here and see if I can catch a glimpse of anything before it sees us.
All right. So it's not exactly a doorway. It's kind of like an arched piece in the stone.
Okay.
But looking into this room, you don't really see anything. Some electrical conduits meeting up.
Okay.
Like a pipe flowing out. Like these are very much, you guys are going through like utility corridors and like the sewers.
I will slowly approach the entrance to this hall and kind of like peek around and see if I catch anything.
Yeah. So, looking in there, you can see this large, semi-mechanical looking shark wolf hybrid.
Ew.
Oh.
Sick.
Gross.
It does not seem to have noticed you yet.
I'll use the messaging feature instead of voice, and I'll message back one large thing, ? Move slow, I'm going to kick us off. Or move fast, I'm going to kick us off. And I... and
Verna's just going to message back thing, ?
And I'm going to kind of like step like in front of the hallway, but also back a little bit. And I am going to cast heat metal on this thing at 3rd level.
Okay.
Damn.
So because it is, because you said it was like a mechanical creature hybrid.
It seems to be mechanical, like it's got some kind of something over top of it, some sort of like biomesh. It seems more along the lines of like the dinosaurs you guys have fought.
Okay, but I can definitely see that it is made of metal, you said.
You can't see, but you can hear it. You hear whirring, and you know, like the metallic claws are scraping against the ground. Like, yeah, you're sure it's metal.
No. Okay, so I can't. Okay, so that changes it. That there's something actually fully covering it. So
Yeah,
I will instead cast Shatter at 3rd level. So I will need a Constitution saving throw, and if this thing is made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage on the save.
Nice.
All right.
So I need a con save of 16.
Damn.
Yeah, Shatter's great when it comes to constructs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hang on. I rolled a check. My bad. Hang on.
Yeah, you're fine. If it doesn't have a con save listed, then a con check will work.
It does.
Oh, okay.
16.
Okay, so meets it, beats it, so it'll take half.
All right.
So hang on, let me mark that off and roll some damage. So it'll take 10 points of something damage. Thunder damage.
Okay.
Something damage.
I'll draw my pistol and wait.
Cool. Now, at this point, we are going to be going in the initiative order. So, Verna, you are up first.
Cool. So we're going to come over to where Achilles is so she can get a pretty good shot and shoot it with the short bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boop. No.
That's not bad.
Oh, no, it's a 19. There's a +9. Okay, we're good. There's a +9. That's a 19. So
A 19 hit.
That's a critical
but
for
it's
you.
not a natural.
Oh, no, it's not a natural. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's not a natural.
So it's not a
19.
critical. Okay,
Nope.
yeah. Okay, but we're gonna do damage. Maybe 6 damage.
And your additional elemental damage.
That's right. Okay, so the issue with the new interface is that all the things are covered up. So I just clicked it so I can see what it does.
Yeah. If you click on the item, it should tell you. And yours, what damage does the bow do?
Light. I believe it was light.
Oh, radiant damage. Yeah.
Radiant. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever
so
the
that's
dice.
She basically has like exploding arrows.
Yeah. So
So
whatever.
it's 1d6, I believe.
Yeah. So you can click on the roll dice on maps down at the bottom of the little dice log, and
Oh, I got
Yeah.
6.
there you go.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. So I did 12 damage.
Proud of you.
If it's not resistant to radiant.
It is not. I actually don't think this thing has any resistances.
Oh, sucker. Okay, so Verna would get 1 attack with the short bow, right?
You get 2.
Well, we're going to do it again then.
Yeah. Best part about a bow is each attack counts knocking an arrow, drawing, and firing.
Okay. All right, cool. So that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Noise. Okay, so we are doing 9
Nice.
piercing damage. And okay, we're gonna do another D6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was another 6.
Let's go.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Okay, so I have 3 attacks. So does
Oh,
that
you
mean-
have 3, so you get to do another one.
Oh my god, you guys.
Damn. There you go.
I need that on a soundboard.
Okay, that's another 18 to hit. So we're
That will
gonna say
hit.
that does hit. And we're gonna do 5 piercing damage, and
Okay.
You roll another 6, I'm gonna leave.
I know. And then I'm the devil. 1. Okay, so
Nope, there it is.
so that's a total of 6 damage though.
Oh well, bye guys. It was nice seeing you.
Close enough.
All right, cool.
All
That's all
right.
3 of Verna's attacks. It's pretty proud.
Nice.
Well, now it's this guy's turn, and he's going to charge you.
Cool.
It's gonna be about tree fitty.
And he's going to make his first attack. He's going to come down swiping with this giant metal claw with like a fin on the back.
Oh.
I'm going to guess a 14 is not going to hit though.
For Verna, it does not.
Okay. And then he's going to try to sink its giant, shiny rows of teeth into your shoulder blade.
Mm.
The 16.
Not quite.
Okay. That's all he's going to have.
So I want to say Verna did
That
some
is-
really cool like avoidance maneuvers.
There's some matrixing going on in here.
Yeah, for sure.
I dig it.
Mm.
Like she's been avoiding talking to her girlfriend, so she's got practice.
Holy shit.
There you go.
I don't know. Your girlfriend's doing most of the avoiding, it feels like.
Ouch. It's just sad.
All right. Then that is going to bring us to Achilles.
Oh boy. Definitely can't cast Shatter again. That would be bad. So you'll see Achilles will open up the palm of his hand that's not holding the revolver, and you'll see basically the out of the kind of the back of the palm, a bunch of like needle-like spikes will shoot out, and I will use magic missile at 2nd level.
You mean it's
All
not
right.
iron rebar?
No, not rebar for me.
Okay.
I
So
cast
hang on,
normal missile.
I gotta do math real quick. 14 points of force damage.
All right.
And I don't have anything I can do for a bonus action. So I'm going to scooch over here a little bit to the left.
Okay. You only have 1 attack?
Well, I only have 1 attack if I'm using a spell.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Isabel.
It's me. I'm gonna run up to it and hit it with my sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a magic sword and I want to hit it a bunch. It's not magic, but like it feels magic.
With my golden magic slingshot.
I can do that twice. 17.
Meets it, beats it.
Hell yeah.
You finally stabbed something. I'm so proud of you.
I've hit things before. It's 12 damage.
Heck yeah.
They all say.
I'm going to hit it with my sword.
And then I'm going to hit my sword again. 28
Yeah, that's what I was
damage.
saying. Oh.
Or 20 hit.
Oh my
28
God.
to hit, not damage. Wrong button.
That's gross.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
a 28 will hit.
That's what I thought. And that's 15 damage.
Hey, that's still
Okay.
pretty good.
And then, do I want to use a feature? I already set this on short rest, not long rest. So yeah, I'm gonna use a key point and then I'm gonna kick it a bunch of times. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do my flurry of blows to hit it 3 more times.
Sure.
How many times? Yeah, 2 more times. I remember how to use my own character.
That's okay. I don't
I'm
know
sure
how to
you
play
do.
D&D, so.
Got 17 for the first one. Meets it beats it, I believe.
It does.
It's 10 damage, and then one more natural 20
Oh yeah.
for 14 damage.
Man, Grandma's been teaching
Nice.
you some stuff.
Right?
Isabel is back.
It's all the training with Muriel.
Muriel.
I mean, that old lady's got hands. And then because I used my Fury of Blows, I'm allowed to move again. I leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna do wreck shit and leave.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Hajime.
Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see here. Go up here. And I'm going to look at this creature and decide that it needs a little less of itself. So Hajime
Jeez. Wow.
takes off of the back of his belt this strange brackish yellow liquid he's just kind of been holding and just hucks it at the character. So
Okay.
I need to hit it in the face, please. Oh no, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, all right.
Is that P from the trip over here?
What?
Is that P from the
11.
trip over here?
No. How much?
An 11.
No, does not make it. So it takes the full damage as this acid just kind of splatters all over it.
Okay.
10 points of acid
Nice.
damage.
Nice. Ooh, not 110 points. All right.
And then at the start of its turn, for the next 10 turns, it takes another 2d4 acid damage.
I can guarantee it's not going to make
Unless
it to the
it's,
start of its next turn.
Unless it uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off of itself.
Yeah, it is not going to make it to the start of its next turn.
Poor thing.
And I don't have anything good for a bonus action, I don't believe. Nope. So I will just kind of scooch back another step and be like, you guys got the rest of this?
All right. That brings us to Itor.
All right. So yeah, Itor is going to come up for some action. First thing he's going to do after seeing this thing, besides recognizing how cool it looks, is put a hunter's mark on it, and then, with his great sword in hand, he's going to do flash step slash, which lets me get right up on it and swing with advantage.
Okay.
That
If that's
absolutely
all
sounds
right
like a
with you.
dance move.
Whoops.
Cool.
I am more than happy to let you people waste all of your shit.
Sweet. My dice just went crazy.
I see that.
Can anybody tell me what I just rolled?
No.
Let me see here.
I saw 12
attack. So
damage.
20,
I see
24 to hit.
Okay, yes.
His
20,
advantage.
24 will hit.
Okay. And that is... Let me give you some damage real quick.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Six.
dead.
Okay.
Yes.
It had 1 hit point.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many hit points?
Sweet.
How
Well,
much
I was more
damage
than
did I
happy.
do?
An amount.
About 50-ish.
With the creature now down, Itor looks over his shoulder at Waylon, who's still standing in the doorway, and not in with any malice, but just kind of like showing that he can fight. Just gives him kind of a nod, just like a I know what's up. seeing if Waylon recognizes, his
Waylon suddenly switches sides.
He just nods disappointedly and puts his hammer back on his shoulder.
Don't worry,
You
buddy.
didn't get to play.
I'm sure there's more. You want to lead the way? We'll go after we check out the little room.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Anything of note in the little room that this thing came from?
Roll perception. Or roll investigation.
Okay, well, you know what? At least it got the
Sorry.
nat one out of the way. Investigation
Nice.
is 23.
Damn.
So you note there are definitely some human remains in here.
Gross.
Oh.
They appear to be pseudo-military. Definitely, probably some of Emmerich's resistance.
Unfortunate. All right.
It's about the only thing. A couple of broken guns, spear tip. Nothing that's gonna pique your interest.
Vernon wants to look at the actual, like, quote unquote body of the thing just to see if there's anything new to be discovered there.
Sure.
And would that be perception?
Investigation.
Damn it.
You're trying to figure out what it is.
I'm just so much better at perceiving. But I think I might have gotten a 19, which is a critical success. Oh, no.
Not for combat. Yeah.
Okay. But it's still a 20 because I have a +1 on that.
So you note that the quote unquote hide of this thing is some sort of like mesh with a scale over top of it. It's good for defense, it looks like.
Okay.
It's got the same general design aesthetics of the dinosaurs that you guys have fought.
Just in a wolf sharknado form.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right on.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting creature.
Hajime, I think there's some kind of mad scientist that's even madder than you.
I need to have a talk with my Blackwood at some point.
Good.
I think that's the plan eventually.
So at about this point, you notice something in his chest start to like glow and pulsate.
Oh,
Throw
Hajime?
that into the room.
Is that a bomb?
That is probably something bad.
All right, so Vern's gonna like hide behind the little arch side thing.
Sure.
You see Itor just run by, keep going down, sprinting
Damn, that only
past the
works on
doorway.
creatures. I guess I'm gonna go over and try and disarm it.
Okay.
Yep, just see.
Sure.
I guess I'll give him advantage.
Waylon's gonna hide behind this
I'll reach.
corner here.
I'll risk it for the biscuit.
I'll do that. So Arcana roll?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, your general
tech roll?
tech skill.
Surely both the smartest people can't die at the same time.
I was gonna say, please
Yeah,
don't be
right?
together. This is like Air Force One.
All right, that's a 28.
Yeah, so with a 28, you managed to get in there and disconnect the power source from this thing.
Oh yeah.
Disconnecting the power source, can I like try and guess to see what it might have been? 'Cause blinking 9 times out of 10 is bad.
It's that same like uranium core that that most of the Blackwoods have been running on lately.
But it's
Okay.
set to destruct.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's gonna make today fun. All right. I'm just gonna go walk out and be like, cool. So we got weird robotic creatures with bombs in their chests. So Waylon, do you want to lead the way?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well,
and
shall we go?
I guess we'll head down according to the map.
Oh, okay. So we're done with that area.
Yeah, that was a dead end room.
I got you. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Literally.
it's a corpse room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Kind of want to take that thing's pelt and wear it, though. It's so sick.
I mean, we can
Ooh.
come back. We have to get
Oh,
the
okay.
submarine
it's
anyway.
near the exit
Hey, wait.
anyway.
We might be able to
Okay,
get you.
yeah.
We might be able to get you more. Who knows?
Oh,
Or like a better pelt.
cool.
Could
We could get-
I?
We can get a matching
Where's a
set.
pointer?
Oh my
There's a
gosh.
pointer.
Twin!
We're not wearing the clanky metal.
Point. Could I get to right here and like peek into the room stealthily?
Sure.
Thank you. I'll go right here and I'd like to peek into the room.
No.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Hang
right.
on. Do I see
Sure.
anything? 9 and a 16. One of them sees you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
One of them.
One of them sees you as you see the three of them at the same time.
Oh, okay. Both just point at each other. No.
Like you're wearing the same shirt. Oh my god.
All right.
Hey, there can't be two Spider-Man.
Well, as soon as he sees me, the jig is up. So I'm just gonna run in and attack the closest one.
All right.
Could I get a rage off before I run in and attack, or
Yeah, I'll allow it.
we are going to rage. And he's just gonna run right over to this guy and try and give him. Is this the one that saw me?
No, 5 was the one that saw you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was gonna run in here and try and
A
get an
reason
attack
for a
off.
surprise.
Is he surprised or no?
I'm giving you this as a surprise attack. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Then we're gonna give him a whack with the maul. There's a 27 hit.
Yes.
Okay. I give him 12 damage plus rage, which is 3, so 15 damage right off the bat.
Whoosh.
All right.
Oh, sorry, plus a D8. They're a construct, right?
Yes.
Okay. An extra 4 damage. And he is large, right?
No, he's the same size as you, roughly.
All right. He is going to fly 10 feet. And he's going to kind of just... I kind of came in and attacked straight on, so he's just going to kind of... right up against the wall here.
All right.
Is that the surprise round, or are you letting me have a second attack?
Yeah. No, that was your surprise round.
Okay. Then...
All right. So...
I think that's all. Yeah, that's all we'll do here then.
All right. Then that was going to bring us to Verna.
Which is perfect because she was right behind Wayland and probably saw
That is perfect.
them seeing each other. Are these white squares doors, or are they the arches?
They don't exist.
Oh, good. Okay. Because she is going to shoot at 5 with the short bow.
All right.
See, that's a 21 to hit.
Wow.
Okay.
And we are looking at 7 damage. It feels
Yeah.
wrong that I get 3 attacks. Like, is this
Don't
true?
forget your
Do I
radiant
really-
That is correct.
Oh,
You're a high level
thank
fighter.
you.
You should have that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
like
good fighter.
pretty exciting. I mean, I guess that makes sense because I don't have stuff like Flash of Genius or whatever. So that's another 4 damage. That's 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Then we're gonna just do. She's super fast. That is a natural 20.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay.
hit the damage button, and then you're gonna roll 2d6 for the radiant.
Right on. So it'll automatically do the regular damage.
Correct. Yep.
Right. Okay. So that's 12. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to be like, twice, please. And then we're going to roll them. And so that's
Yeah.
another 6. Oh, it's a 5 and a 1. So it's another 6.
Uh-huh.
So then we're going to do good. And
BJ
that's only
Burner.
a 10. That's only a 10.
A 10 does not hit.
So I want to say like she was celebrating her really good hit, and then she like missed the other one because she would like cracked a smile and it unfocused her.
Twang.
Didn't celebrate too early. So then I think what she will do is run in to join with her movement. She'll run in to join Wayland and probably
Yeah.
get like kind of behind here in case somebody wants to do a long range attack through that doorway.
Can I free action high five in between turns?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Waylon extends a hand.
Verna does not leave him hanging.
All right. And that brings us to Achilles.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
I'm gonna move up
Here I go
to
killing again.
the archway, and I'm not gonna use that. I'll grab. We'll use the. I'll grab the revolver and the stiletto out of my boot. I'm gonna run up on this dude here, and I'm gonna start plugging him with some bullets.
Yes.
All right.
First one is a 28 to connect.
That'll connect. Hang on. Which way are you attacking?
For 17 points of damage.
Yeah, all right.
Second one, oh, so close. 29 to connect.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For another 17 points of damage.
Wow.
All right.
And then bonus action, I'll take a swipe at it with my stiletto.
All right.
Is a stiletto a knife?
Natural 20.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
There it is.
Yes, it is.
It's a really,
Nice.
yeah, it's a really long, thin knife.
Keep
Okay.
thinking shoe.
Yeah, I was
Um,
picturing the pump. I was
and
like,
that'll be
okay.
6 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Nice.
There are two upbringings in the world. We just heard both of them.
And
And
that
Stiletto.
is
You mean the knife, right? No, the shoe.
all for me.
Okay.
Yes, a stiletto's a thin stabbing dagger.
Isabel.
That's me. I'm gonna
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run into danger. I'm gonna please D&D, let me click on my guy.
It's a me, a Puncho Facio.
I'm gonna click on. I'm gonna run up to number 3 because number 3's already taken damage. So I'm happy to bully someone if they're already down.
Damn. You heard it here first, kids.
And I'm gonna start bullying them with my magic sword.
Isabel likes to bully robot hybrid animals.
When they're already down.
31 to hit.
That's gross.
Holy.
Yes.
Holy.
I say as I rolled a 29.
Right?
That's 14 damage on the first hit.
Oh, man.
All right.
Second one's
Alright.
24.
Mhm.
And that'll be 14 again on the damage.
I believe
Okay.
it.
How's he looking?
Fine.
Fine? Oh, being
Absolutely fine.
Well, I'm gonna Furia blows him, I guess. I don't like saying Furia blows him like that. That sounded dirty.
Fluffy.
I'm gonna
Fluffy
fury
house.
blow him.
Just I'm gonna martial arts him in the face.
I'm gonna martial arts in the face. That's a 23 for the first hit
Uh-huh.
for 7 damage,
Okay.
and for the second hit is 26
Uh-huh.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
And then with that, I'm gonna run away.
Come in, rush it, and leave. I love
I
it.
love it.
Is that it?
Cool.
Yep, that's my turn. That is my action and bonus action,
All right.
and even my movement.
All right. The number 5 is going to move up towards Achilles. And it's going to make its first attack at you at advantage.
Oh, I hate
He has
that.
pack tactics.
Yeah,
He has what?
pack tactics.
Pack
There's
tactics.
a ally within 5 feet. They gain of their target. They gain advantage.
So
Kinda like
he's
when
going to
we're
bring
next-
down his. He's going
Kind
to
of,
bring
but
down his
better.
claw.
Like flanking.
boy.
23.
Yeah.
All right. And that'll be 12 points slashing.
Ouch.
No.
And then he's going to use his second attack. And he's going to make a bite at you. 13.
That'll definitely miss.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be his turn. Hajime.
All right. Leave the little guy there. 5, 10, 15. Like slips past Isabel, comes in, does a little bit of a unnecessary knee slide to where he is,
Yes.
and he's just going to turn his shoulder towards number 5 there, and a bunch of little micro missiles are going to just fire out of the shoulder into him.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna dump a third level magic missile into him.
Let's go, Tawny Stork. It's Tony Stonks.
Do 5, 10, 12, 16 points of damage as all the missiles impact into number 5.
All right.
For my bonus action, I will say William Sickham. And William's going to show up and attack number 5 as well.
All right.
Going for the Bork bite.
Bark.
I'll kill your dog pet.
Go ahead, I can remake it.
Time to John Wick.
All right, I can't use his +8 button to actually roll. I have to do it manually. Hold on. 21, I want to say?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is all I've got.
All right. Well, then that brings us to number 4, who is going to make his first attack at Achilles.
Whoa.
At advantage. 20.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You didn't pick up shield, did you?
I do. I just forgot to say it when he said he was attacking me.
All right. 10 points of damage. And then he's going to try to sink his teeth into you.
Now I'll cast shield.
All right. 24.
That'll... Fuck, that still hits.
No.
Dang.
It was a nice try.
Yeah,
15 points of damage.
Ouchie. You've brought me under 100. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's going to bring us to this guy. Going to move out. And he is going to attack Hajime.
Oh, there's someone new. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'd assume there's another one then, because there's
Bringing
probably
his
a number
claw
one.
down. 24?
Number one's dead.
Did we, or I think we killed
24
number
hits.
Oh, if that was the one in the other.
12 points from his claw.
Don't
Sure.
metagame now.
And then 20?
I'll shield that.
Okay.
So that makes me at a 24.
All right. That's going to bring us to this asshole, who's also going to try to kill Hajime.
No.
And he's going to bring his claw down. Nat fucking 20 and a nat 1.
Oh, no.
That would be a great time for somebody to have silver rebarbs. No, we're just the magic casters. Okay.
yeah,
unfortunately,
sorry.
everyone else casts
He has
fists.
yet to shoot the monk, so I got nothing for you.
Wait, do you-
So 13 points of damage, Pat.
Sure.
And then his second attack, 25?
Beats my shield right now.
Okay. 12. And that brings us to Justin.
Well, everyone, this is where we have to bring this week's episode to a close. Be sure to check in next week as we continue the assault for this misguided civilization and save them from the Blackwoods. As always, like and subscribe, and join us down in the comments if you'd like to chat. And we will see you all next week for Mechanical Rain.
Our Mitch is an awesome Mitch. He reigns.